I know that you are happy because I'm feeling so happy too. I hope that by now you have your entire painting painted. Yes, it still looks strange, but guess what? Now what we're going to do is what's called the final steps, the embellishment. So we're going to work on the face some more, work on the hair some more, and put some little details in. So you're going to need smaller brushes that have are rounds or filbert brushes, or your tiniest brush maybe, or medium-sized brush. And we're going to work a little bit with white and black right now. And the reason why we're working with white and black right now is because we just want to add a little bit of definition. We're using the smaller brush that we have, and we're going to add some outlines in this black color. Now you can add a second color to it if you want. You could add just a tiny little bit of blue. That'll change it a little bit into another color, a dark blue, which is very pretty to outline in. So you could definitely do that. So it softens the black a little bit and gives you a deep navy blue. So I'm going to start here in the face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the eyes. I'm going to outline and color in the pupils. Okay, see that? Now the eye has formed. I'm going to also put in the eyelid. And I'm going to put in the eyebrow. And now I'm going to come over to this eye. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. See how I made a mistake? See how that eye is just a little bit different than that eye? Well, I'm not going to worry about it so much, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to take what's called a baby wipe if you have one. If not, you can take a paper towel and blot it off right now and get most of it off. I'll show you how. So see that? See how I'm just wiping it? And I'm taking that black away. Okay? Remember earlier when I said there are no errors? We can always fix errors. Well, when we make an error like that, we can take it away right away by just simply wiping the paint off and starting over again. I'm just going to take my dry towel and I'm just going to wipe the moisture off of this side. Okay. So now let's continue. Eyes aren't perfect. Did you know that nobody has perfect eyes? That you always have one eye that's larger than the other eye? Did you know that? Look at each other right now. Let's put the eyelid in. Let's put the eyebrow in. I'm going to define the nose. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to also continue to outline. now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some lights. And I'm working with a small flat brush. And I'm going to put the white on the face. So you have to be aware of the black. If you want to wait until your black dries before you put the white on, that's okay. But we're going to put the light on the part of the face that's raised. So if you look at your face, if you look at each other's face, my forehead is higher than the rest. My nose, my chin, my cheekbones. Your face might be different, but we want to put some here on the forehead. I've got a little too much straight down the nose. Don't worry, this is going to get covered over a little bit. Under the eye, over the eye. On the chin. Oops, too much paint. Too much paint. Let's lift that up a little. Okay. A little on the mouth. My cheekbones have a little white. Top of the eyebrow. Okay. And right here, let's put some in the middle of our path. Now, we're going to do the hair, and all I'm going to do is add some more color into the hair. And I used a light blue, so now all I'm going to do is use a darker blue. I'm going to just give it some streaks. Now I'm going to give my person blue eyes, all right? So I'm just going to color in the irises. She has blue hair, so I'm going to give her some blue eyebrows. Don't forget to give your person blue eyebrows or whatever color your hair is. I'm going to go over the whites of my eyes again. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is some embellishment. I'm just going to come over my sun because it's bright and shiny. And I want the sun rays to really go out there. And I want it to illuminate the top of their head. Okay. And this side of my facing the sun will be illuminated because that's where the light's coming from. See that? The light's shining, the light's shining, the light's shining down. So we want to bring that in. We could put some light on the top of the trees, I'm going to give another little color in my trees. So now you just listen. Now you just keep listening. And you add any final touches you feel you need to make. Now the last thing we're going to do is our face. And what I'd like you to do is pick the color again, the lightest color, which is for me pink. And I'm going to remix pink on my palette. Okay, which is red and white mixed together. Okay. And now I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of water. Because what I'm doing now is I'm making a wash. All right. You can see how runny it is. It's very, very runny. Well, you can't probably. But it's very, very light. It's like colored water. And I'm just going to get a little bit. And I'm going to go over this side of the face now. Okay, so all that's done is it's toned down this side just a little bit. And then I'm wiping it off. So it's kind of like a little bit of a glaze. Now this step you absolutely don't have to do. So the last thing we're going to do, remember, is put our handprint on there. So what I want you to do is take your wax paper. Okay, and you're going to pour some of your red paint. We're using red paint for our what? For our red thread connection. And all we're going to do is kind of smear it, big enough for our hand. And I want you to have a paper towel or your old t-shirt or towel ready to be able to wipe your hand off so you don't get it red paint everywhere. Okay? You're going to take your hand and you're going to put it in that paint. See? And now what you're going to do is you're going to put your handprint right there. Don't pick it up. Just hold it right there. Okay, now my handprint's there. It's not a solid handprint, but you don't need it to be a solid handprint. You just want it to show up. All right, let all this dry and we'll come back for the final touch.